The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show.
You know what? What Amber fans not getting is that at this point in time, they have the perfect time to make the claims that they want to make. Right? Any claims they want to make about Anthony, this is the time to make those claims, but they're going to make them justly by observing what you're actually seeing. Let's pay attention to the scene because the scene is very important.
Before we leave, you two are dead wrong.
Excuse me?
Making that child believe that I'm a bad person all because y'all are not doing things correctly.
All right, so notice Shayla is talking to them outside of the presence of the child. Couldn't she have done this yesterday? She's doing it now. She's doing it now outside of the presence of the child. Could she have done this yesterday? This is exactly why the people who come up and the first thing they want to try to give me is how wrong Anthony is. And he is wrong enough, but because that's them first pick. This is why I don't agree with y'all, because she could have done this. This could have been done this way instead of what she did, and she did it deliberately so the child could have heard. Shayla did exactly deliberately so the child could have heard. Like I said before, this is exactly how Shayla lost Amber her kid. This was it. And if Amber had had that child, this is what the child would have gone through.
You need to be doing them. So it's not my fault that your son overheard me putting him in check. So I don't know what.
It's not your fault that your son overheard that. How can it not be your fault if you could have do it differently? Because now you're talking to him now and your son is not overhearing any of it now. So how is it not your... This is what I'm talking about.
Happened and why you felt like I don't mind apologizing to him. See, that's the thing about being an accountable adult. You saying watch my words as an adult. Well, I'm watching my actions too, and I'm not too good to apologize when I'm wrong.
Was that an apology? Now, let me ask y'all, she's saying she apologized. Was it an apology? 'Cause I'm sure y'all heard the apology just like me. You hear the apology? I'm asking y'all, was it an apology? It wasn't. It was just some convoluted thing as to whatever is going on. But the next thing I'm paying attention to is I'm watching Denisha's countenance, right? And I'm watching Anthony's countenance. Because in Denisha's side, she gets to see why. Part of the reason why Amber is gone. Even though Amber created this. Because yes, some of it she created. But a lot of it as well, Anthony has created. So Amber have her part where me give her, where she body with Shayla for whatever it is. And you know me feel about that. But I must stick to the part that Anthony created. Because Anthony has been saying all of the things that he's been saying about Amber. And now, he have a brand new woman and he has the same problem.
But making your son believe that I'm a bad person, that I'm in the wrong because y'all haven't been handling business the correct way. I mean, he was in my second living room. I have a big house. How was I supposed to know that he heard me say that? As a parent, you should be accountable and not even allow your child to get in that situation. You was cool with that? Letting your son come to my house, knowing the relationship that we've had?
Shayla, we just went through this, okay?
I'm just
Apologize,
saying.
so leave it at that.
No, I'm not. Because y'all are wrong and y'all are not going to make me the villain here. You're not going to make me the bad person just because y'all have weird family dynamics that have nothing to do with me and my son.
Wow. Really?
Weird family dynamics.
That's
Okay,
cool.
Shayla.
So I'm sure Dnisha is paying attention to this and you'll see what's going on. Remember, Anthony has been screaming and crying that Amber is the issue. Amber is a problem. Amber has not gotten things done. He's been saying this for a long time. And I said, go sit down, take a seat. If you're an Amber fan, take a seat. Because now Anthony gets to prove to me what he's saying. He must say Amber had the issue with all of his problems and she wasn't doing this and she wasn't doing that. Well, now him have the opportunity now to change it. Him get a new girl. The girl is outside of the circle. She's not friends with Shayla. Does anything change? Because guess what? It looked just the same.
We're not going to get into
well,
that conversation.
Well, I'm glad that's hilarious to you. All I did was you ain't never put your baby daddy in check. You ain't never had to check your baby dad about your child? That's abnormal to you? You have a son?
I'm sure Denisha is looking at this and realizing that Anthony is spineless, because she's realizing that basically, yeah, this is exactly how Shayla is going to be having Shayla around. But it should be interesting in the few coming days. So I'm happy I'm seeing this now. Because if he doesn't get himself together, this is going to get worse.
I've checked my baby daddy before.
Okay.
Just not
So-
in the same way.
Let's not act like what I did was just so horrible, and I'm just such a, I'm not a bad, Anthony, you know me, you know the kind of person I am.
And that's what the anti-Anthony supporters are hanging on to. Some way, somehow, they've become Shayla supporters. Right? She's outside talking to them alone right now, with outside the presence of whatever it is. She could have done this yesterday. This was my point. She could have done this yesterday. She could have given the bag yesterday and he could have walked off, and then she could have chewed him out on the phone. That's the point. Look, I understand the piece. Denisha's son going over there, and what I understand it. But I'm also showing you that she could have as well done this. So it's showing that she has the capability of doing this. It's games. She deliberately did that yesterday because she wanted to make sure that his son was put in check. Shayla deliberately did that yesterday. So don't you dare try to see if you can side with Shayla, because you know exactly what she's doing when she does it.
not a bad person. So don't make me the bad person around here is all I'm saying. And I don't care what y'all think about me. That's on y'all. But your son, I do not want him thinking that I'm a bad person.
Well, he said sorry, so hopefully he doesn't think that.
Okay. I guess I'm the leader around here. I lead by example.
The leader. Wow, the leader.
The leader, right. Actually being accountable for my actions.
Oh boy, accountability. Just imagine that. She's the leader. Oh boy.
Know anything about that? I know you don't. You don't care. You just here for the ride. Come on, Kai Kai. Come on, sweetie pie. You ready to go?
Bye, Bubba.
Thank you.
High five. High
Come
five.
on, baby. You come with mommy.
You gotta go.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You got the fan yet? It's hot.
Weird family dynamics, huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now you do realize that Dnisha could have gone off a while ago in front of Shayla's son, and she didn't. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, because that's what was being argued. I'm realizing that people gone at something else except without staying at that. I'm watching how people compromise certain things for others. Is it out of bounds for the kid going over there? I get it. But in the out of bounds enough for you to disrespect the kid and then do a half, apology, and then we're supposed to be cool with it. But hey, I'm watching y'all, because y'all have set precedent, and I'm watching all the things. Nice.
From how she even entered the family.
Anthony, you not gonna help me? Get him in the car at least.
Go help her. She the one wanted to wear heels over here to come get the child.
I love this. Now, again, he has been saying that Amber is whatever it is, and Amber caused whatever. Well, guess what? There's no Amber for him to blame. So no, it come from him. Where is the prowess? You tell me that Amber was the issue. No, you told me that Amber was the problem. You tell me that Amber was the issue, right? And we know that Amber have her pieces, them that I have my grows against the Amber character. Y'all know that. But let's call a spade, and let's get it really and truly down on track. Where is the same beef? Dnisha doesn't know Amber. Dnisha did not invite Amber over there. I mean, Dnisha doesn't know Shayla like that, and Dnisha never invited Shayla over there. Where is the checkings? So no, that portion of what Amber talked about, yeah. That mean that Anthony was just finding excuse and finding things, which does mean, yes, he need to stand up. which confirms some of the cornball, what you call it, things, the cornball team, Carney. I'm just watching, but he can't squirm out of it. He cannot squirm out of it. He now is being called out. What does he do? But I also want to see, what does Dnisha do? Because just like how I make nice and say basically, Amber was being a babysitter, now basically Dnisha is babysitting as well. Now, the difference between the two, I'm gonna tell you the stark difference. The difference is that was Amber's best friend. That's the difference. But I'm just watching how it is penning out. Dnisha decided her mind, so she's not gonna show the kid any bad face because she has a kid as well too. But I'm just watching how it pens out. I watch how much Dnisha take. More say how much she is willing to take for the money she's making. Give me a take, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna talk to y'all.